off.
A prime example of someone trying to make a difference through music, and his legacy lives on more than a half-century later. Here's 10 on your side's Kiana Patterson.
The I. Sherman Green Chorale is still going strong after 51 years in Norfolk. The standard is musical excellence as it honors the past, present, and future. A Black History celebration brought together former Washingtonians 5 decades ago. It's this generation of students that bravely worked to integrate Norfolk Public Schools starting in 1959.
The first day, they would stand out there, go home ends and all that. So, it was a go home. I was scared to death.
Despite mass resistance from the governor and white community at the time, some students found a way to make their voice heard.
After they heard me sing, I became very popular at school.
By joining a special choir led by a beloved musician.
Mr. Green assembled a choir initially comprised of his former students at Booker T. And we sang, and oh, how we sang. That was the birth of the I. Sherman Green Chorale.
The man behind the baton, a longtime music teacher at Booker T. Washington for 40 years.
Let's go back to the beginning. 1, 2, ready?
Ann McGinnis joined the chorale in 1972. Now, 51 years later, she is still singing. And holding on to a newspaper article of who she calls a father figure.
And Mr. Green was an awesome musician and individual. He was like a mentor to me, as you can see on that picture.
These photos capture just a glimpse of the musical excellence, but it's the headlines in the New Journal and Guide that paint a picture of what was happening in the Black community at the time.
He had to deal with the racist teachers and racist school board and all that. Yeah, it was tough, but he never let it get to him, and because he produced great music.
Now, Dr. Lydia Tolliver is directing the chorale.
Those stories have to continue to live on. Like, we can't just let them have those experiences and not share that with others.
Long after Green passed in 1980.